Listen, guys, she's talking about how to use her psychopathic skills to seduce men. Listen, this works for women. So let's all sit down and learn from this crazy girl because she's going to blow your mind.
Now, if
Oh, here we
you
go.
want to use actual sociopathic manipulation, it's time to find out his insecurities and keep them nearby for when you want to exert control. The way to do this is to love bomb him and share your own fake insecurities. If you come across as an open book and appear vulnerable, he'll share his vulnerability with you too. Tell him stories of your childhood, fictional or not, whatever you're willing to give out, and wait for his. Find out what triggers his lower moods and anxiety.
So you're using that so that because that's the most important thing that people hide. People hide their weaknesses, right? And they usually hide it through opposites. And most people, a lot of the times, you'd be surprised how often people want to tell people about their weaknesses. A lot of people are dying to show others who they truly are, show others their weakness. And whenever they see you open up and confess about a weakness, it gives them permission to open up about their weakness towards you. And this is valuable information. This is information you don't get otherwise. So that's why it's important to fake weakness if you're using a sociopathic method of seduction and act like shit, you had a tough life. Confess to them things that were kind of embarrassing so that they could confess those things to you. And it's not that you're going to use it against them. It's that if they're able to tell you things about themselves that are close, you're different to them. They see you as completely different than they see other people. You are privileged to information about their psychology that other people aren't. And that does create a different bond. That's why people fall in love with their psychologists for this very reason.
You need to be prepared to use this against him when the time comes. Love bombing is different when it comes to women. You do not want to creep him out by telling him that you want a house in the suburbs and 3 children. That kind of shit only works on women, by men. You are using...
Yeah, so what she's saying is that promises. Like, I'll be honest with you, I don't do this. I'm just going to be honest because it works on women. It is true. It's fucked up. That's why I don't use it because it's getting people's hopes up, honestly. It's really about getting people's hopes up. That's pretty much the game. Promise them a future so that they could think long enough with you in it, seeing them with you, enough time so that they could fall in love with that image and then pull away. It'll create a deeper craving to fulfill that fantasy. In fact, it could be so intense that even if that fantasy doesn't happen with you, they'll look for someone who looks like you to fulfill it. I like to say, if you use a prisoner of hope strategy to seduce someone, whatever karma is going your way, I hope it comes overnight, because that shit is evil. Let's keep listening.
Your sexuality. You are making it seem like he's just shy of it, that he's in the process of getting to your bedroom, but with absolute subtlety. You blow hot and cold. You shower him with realistic praise and understanding, and then vanish for as long as you need to fire up his anxiety, or as he will think of it, butterflies. Never tell a man
Yep.
and what you're looking for. Fuckboys revel in getting a woman to let down her guard so he can conquer her.
And that's why telling a woman that you want a relationship when you know she wants a relationship, that shit works. That shit works. And that's why this strategy works on everyone. But again, the admission to hell doesn't discriminate.
And then move on. And that's something we want to completely avoid. Do not get sexual until he commits to you. Do not let him use you for your body. Do not give him anything without getting something in return. This kind of love bombing will create an unhealthy attachment to you in him. So do what you will with that power. If you get bored of him, drop him. Make sure you are seeing...
Actually, like I said in the previous video, 1, don't drop him. Just if you're being evil like this and you're going to hell, might as well put them on the side and use them as friends. Seriously, like that's the most fucked up thing, because by dropping them, they get over you. But if you keep them at the peripheral, it becomes more difficult for them to leave you. Like keeping them at the peripheral, far enough to see you, but far enough to want to touch you, far enough to miss you, that keeps them in that sweet zone. Right? That's where you take breaks. You know? That's when you let's come back another time and see if it works out. Strategy is cunning and it works. The problem is that it could potentially turn someone who's peaceful potentially violent. You know, and they could be they'll want revenge on you. Like, gotta be careful when you do this, man, because some people, if you fuck with them, some people are willing to commit crimes, man. Some people you don't want to fuck with, man. Like that you gotta know your limits to this. What she's saying works, but it could get people killed. I mean, I have no doubt in my mind this works like that.
Multiple men at any given time so that you do not humanize and get attached. False promises will come in handy. Again, men do this to us all the time. You need to dull your sensitivity to guilt and remorse over time as they do. Tell him all sorts of things that you can offer him, but never make good on the promises unless he is giving you exactly what you need out of your relationship. Genuine love in an idyllic world wouldn't be this hard to cultivate, and you could go right ahead and have sex with him on a first date and then go on and get married. We do not live in that world. You want power in relationships, and I'm offering it to you if you are able and willing. Only women seem to endure the emotional pain. It's time to share that burden.
Yeah. I mean, I made this video so that guys can also apply it. Yeah, but you know, the guys, people listening to this, you got to be careful because you know, I like to emphasize karma. Karma is a real thing, man. You fuck with the wrong person, these strategies work. And the problem with these strategies is that they work to infuriate the people you'd use this on. You're gonna infuriate. This is not just fucking with them. This is infuriating them. So it works at tiny bits. If they have a criminal record, like kidnapping people, abduction, fucking trafficking, don't do it on them. Because they're gonna want to get revenge. I can promise you, all right? Anyways, you guys be safe, literally. And if you guys want to work with me one-on-one, go to mindfulattraction.org. We're gonna go to a quick little commercial break. If you guys enjoyed this video, check us out on Patreon, ladies and gentlemen. Here is like the second channel of Mindful Attraction, where we have Robert Greene Book Club. We have a book club there. We meditate together. The next video is about how to be dangerous using the 33 strategies of war. How to push men, why pushing them away gets them to start chasing. We also have meditations here. We do breakdowns of the art of seduction. It's pretty much, I teach you guys how to break down that book, because that book, Robert Greene's books are great, but they could be a little abstract. Like, you don't know how to apply it. How do you apply destroy your enemies completely? How? What's applicable about doing genocide, right? Well, it's not just physical enemies. It could be that maybe you were addicted to crack and you want to destroy your crack addiction. Well, you want to do crack every now and then. Then you realize, no, it's either all or nothing. Just like the book says, if you destroy your enemy, but not completely, they might come back up. Look at Mao Zedong. They didn't destroy Mao Zedong. He came back, used time to recover, and came back stronger. So addictions can seem defeated and only come back up when you least expect it, right? So they say completely destroy it, meaning if you're going to stop doing crack, stop it forever. Because if you don't destroy your enemy completely, it's going to come back up. Give 1 inch of doubt. I'll do crack on Christmas. It's going to come back up. Seth, that's one example of how to use the 33 strategies of war in your life. It's because once you see how you can apply it, life becomes easier. I learned how to paint and draw through applying the books of Robert Greene.
I could teach you guys how to tap into that part in you that allows you to learn faster. Join the Robert Greene Book Club and my Patreon for $5 a month. You get more content than what you bargain. If you don't do that, I'm closing the channel. Don't play with me. The channel's dying.